Oh shit. We're actually live. I can't even tell myself, to be honest. Alright, I don't know if anyone's here. Yo, oh shit, yeah, we actually are live. Alright, cool. I don't know what this stream's gonna be, but it's just purely because what am I trying to say now? I'm bored. Simply put, I'm bored, so I thought I'd show you guys what I'm working on right now. It's not actually a YouTube video, but I just thought what is the thing I'm trying to say now? Discard. Alright, I'm hitting myself now. Alright, cool, there we go. Yeah, I'm bored, so I just thought I'd show you what I'm working on for no reason at all, apart from I love editing. Pretty much I just love editing, so I'm basically just decided I was gonna start working on trying to make a music video, purely portfolio based. Like, it's not gonna be it's not obviously my music video. Obviously I do not make music, so I just thought I'd start editing a music video. So I'll show you what I'm working on, what I've got so far. And so I'm editing in Premiere Pro and also using Adobe After Effects to sort of get all the animation sort of stuff. So if it's too loud or if it's too quiet, just let me know. I have no idea how well this is going to play back, because that was one of the main things I was worrying about before I even started the stream, was would it actually play. So we're going to reset this. Let's see if it plays. That's so far how much we've gone into the song, and as you can kind of see on my timeline, there obviously still some gaps we do need to fill, and what I'm actually working on as we speak right now. So if we go back to this part, as you can see, we got this guy, he's just looking over. No, here it is. Okay, here we are, right part. So as you can see, we got this guy here, he's just looking over, looking into the distance. I think this is actually LA, I'm not too sure if not, don't quote me on that. So as you can see, he's just looking into the distance, and obviously at this part there are some thought, why not fill, we've got a lot of, I'm pointing to my screen like you guys can see, but obviously we've got a lot of space, we've got a lot of space here which we could fill up, which obviously what we're working on at the moment. So we're going to switch programs now, and we're now in a program called Adobe After Effects, which I tell you now, this program is the bane of my life. I hate it so much. As much as, you know, you can do some really nice stuff with it, it's so stressful to use. So what, as you can see, we're doing right now is, obviously it said, you know, there are lyrics at this part, so that is what we're working on now, to get the lyrics to work, and obviously then they come up on the screen. So this is obviously the first part which we've done so far. So it says, "You're telling me to breathe." So I thought I'll show you how we got this text there to appear. So what we've done is we've made a new composition, and this is basically it. So as you can see, I have on this left hand side of my screen, I've got this whole like alphabet of all the letters, and then obviously we do have the what am I trying to say now? We've got, you know, the symbols and everything. So literally all I've got to do is drag the letters in and then position them. And I know I've used the wrong "your." So what we're gonna do is actually go over and we're gonna go over to the second part, which has text, which is this part. So the lyrics are, "You're telling me to breathe, running through my blood like an animal." So that's what we're gonna do now. It's probably just what I'm gonna stream for you guys. This part of me making this part which says I'm running through you like an animal. So like I said, what I've got to do is grab literally every single letter individually. So I'm struggling here to spell the word running. So you got I, we've got the N, and then we've got the G. There we go. As you can see already, one of the main things is that it's too big. It's way too big. This is definitely not gonna work because it is way too big. And yeah, Ava, I hate After Effects too, but you just gotta put up with it, and then you get there eventually. So then once we've obviously made our letters a bit smaller, we then need to position it, which is why I've got my trusty grid to hopefully help me out. So we just simply just spell out the word running, and hopefully, I hope it just fits. If it's quite a long word, running, when I think about it. Yeah, I think we're ready. I don't think it's gonna fit, which is not a problem. It's just in terms of positioning it, it makes my life a lot more difficult. Okay, no, I can't spell. It's ing. Where am I going? Alright. Let's see if we can position this all up. As long as it's in the center, it should work. Obviously, we can fine tune it to hopefully get it all fit. Alright, as long as it's in the middle, it'll be fine when it comes to the actual thing, which is obviously here. So now we want to go grab. Okay, no, I've almost forgot one of the most vital parts, which obviously we don't just want the text to appear like it does here. We obviously want it to spell it out, so like it was being hand drawn, which is, you know, the effects I'm going for. So what we want to do is sort of slowly scroll through until the R is about almost complete, and then we're gonna obviously then use Could I? Okay. Well, I probably could, but I'd rather I like After Effects just purely because of how fine-tuned you can have everything. It's Sony Vegas, you're sometimes like very restricted. Like for example here, I can literally have it as customizable as I'd want it, and I feel like in Sony Vegas you don't really get that same. I think you kind of get where I'm trying to go with this. But anyway, as you can see, what we're doing now is, like I said, we want the word to spell out. We don't want it to just simply appear on the screen. So that is what we're doing. But then when I think about it, I'm probably going to have to close these up a little bit more in terms of the timing, because I've realised we obviously haven't got a lot of screen time that this is going to be on the screen. So what we're going to do now is, now we've done that. Yo AJM, how's it going, man? I hope you're all good and well. I'm surprised you still got you've got 11 people in here, and so yeah, all I'm doing right now is basically just showing you what I'm doing. I thought there are a few people who they wouldn't mind. Oh, okay, we moved that a bit too much. Wouldn't mind seeing what goes on behind the scenes. I say for a YouTube video, but then again, literally said like right at the beginning of this, that this isn't actually a YouTube video. And yeah, I think this is the first time I've actually ever streamed on YouTube. I did used to stream on Twitch, but obviously that was all gaming stuff. So this is, like I said, I'm currently trying to make a music video purely just for the purpose of showing people. Let me just close my door real quick. Alright, let me just make sure I'm back in shot. Oh. Oh, wrong way. Okay, alright, yeah. Yes, I am going Middlesbrough away. So I can't wait for this international break to be over, because then we're obviously back watching the Chelsea again, and obviously for me that just means another vlog. Alright, so anyways, we've now finished our word running, and what we're gonna do is, bear with me, this is gonna sound very weird. So one of the main things that is annoying with After Effects is the preview is so different compared to any other software, where for example every time you want to hit you preview the whole clip before it plays it. So for example, like I just did there, if I play it, normally there's no running through my blood. Oh yeah, that was you. Oh, sick. So yeah, so what this does is, by holding the control key, it sort of like scrolls the whole audio, so I kind of listen to the exact point where the word running first comes in. So I think I found it anyway. Obviously if not, then we can obviously go back to fine tuning it. But then what we got to do now is we want to drop it in, and where is my text? Hey ho. Okay, now I just forgot, it's gonna become up really big. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, the first thing we want to do is scale this down. So what did I scale these ones down to? We scaled it down to 28. Alright, so what I'm now gonna do, so actually want to do is move this back. We'll be alright. So what I've now just done is basically found out where the word running ends. So how's it going, son of Chelsea? Hope you're all good and well, my friend. And now what we're going to do is time stretch. And obviously 100% is obviously it playing at full speed, but we want to do the reverse. We need to make the, we want it to be faster, so we need to make the number smaller. So I usually for these have used 30. Okay, and that should be perfect. So what we're now going to do is instead of actually having to position this manually, what we actually can do, where's the Ribena at? I would say I have one, but I don't. I actually, speaking of that, you're making me want to go and actually get one, but I'm gonna be I haven't had one for quite a while. I've put myself on like I'm not gonna say a diet, because you can't be on a diet from Ribena, but we've been toning down on it a little. Alright, so I can already tell that this part, because it has running through my blood like an animal. I'm tempted to make this smaller, and I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So let's try 20. See, this is the worst part about like one of the main things which I love and hate about editing, is the fact that what I'm editing right now is such a small portion of the video, but it's gonna take such a long time. And yo, how's it going, kids? And yo, James, how's it going? Hope you guys are all good and well. So like I said, this part that I'm editing now is such a small portion of the video, the final video, but it's going to take such a long time to do. So that looks good to me. say you got invited to upload. I wish it was a few people saw that and they actually asked well, what was I trying to say now? A few people saw the tweet. If you actually do look at the tweet, actually, you know what I'll do, just so people can see it again. Well, I'm gonna actually wait now. I don't know if I can find it. See if it's in my notifications. Oh, I'm sure someone liked it recently. I'll retweet it again. Alright, there you go. I think I've just retweeted it again. If you actually look at the tweet and you look at the Twitter handle, it says upload offense and it's an F instead of a T. So obviously it is not the it's not the real upload account. So yeah, Pedro or Willian? That's a good question, you know. At the moment, Pedro is on ridiculous form, and it's hold on. I've just put that guy on a timeout because I don't know what he was doing. Yeah. So Pedro is obviously on ridiculous form at the moment, and Willian trying to get himself back into the starting lineup is going to be very difficult for him. And I don't know. He's obviously a quality player, and he's obviously our player of the year last season. So there's no reason why he can't get himself back into that team. But it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Football's a strange game, man. Who would have believed that Moses would be one of our star players? If you told me that 2 seasons ago, I would have just laughed you in your face and said you're trying to take the piss out of me. Maybe on FIFA, you know, he had decent potential back then, especially when we signed him, because he was obviously amazing at Crystal Palace. He was amazing at Wigan, and then he just never really kicked into gear when he joined us. So obviously the loans have helped out massively, and the role he's playing in is a very different role, and obviously one I'm surprised, because in all my time watching him play, I don't think he's ever had to play as a wing back, but he does it so well. So it's going to be very, very hard for Willian to get back into the starting lineup. If he is, you know, taking Pedro out of the team, maybe, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to take Moses out of this spot at the moment, especially with the way he's playing. No, Joseph, I didn't see your tweet. What was it? Oh, the KSI. Oh yeah, okay, I did see that one. Alright, yeah, that was a funny one. Alright, so I say we start about here. The scale for this one was on 20, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, it was. Alright, so copy the position. Oops. Oh wait, no, After Effects, don't do this to me. There we go. I can't wait to beat Chelsea again. We'll see about that one. I as much as I want to say that it'll be a very different game to the one at the beginning of the season where you battered us. Right, there you go. And I forgot the basics of this, which is so the basics of this is the fact that I need to separate all these letters so it spells out and doesn't just appear again. Give away a glitch code in this stream. I would, but I just generally just don't have I don't have any glitch codes to give out at the moment. They're very, 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 very scarce, which is obviously the approach we're going with the whole glitch thing, is that we want it to be a sought after product. We want loads of people. Okay, yeah, I'll do that right now. Desktop audio. Right. Cheers for that, James. Yeah, we want the glitch boot to be a sought after product, and that is basically the thing that has happened with that, is because there's the demand for glitch codes and the amount of boots we have are like, I can't tell if it's which way around it is, but that's the main reason why it's done by the code basis. It's obviously not, you know, as rare as trying to get a pair of Yeezys. It's sort of on that level, but nowhere near. And that's the whole approach we're going with for obviously trying to get a glitch code, because so many people want these codes, and there is just, at the moment, I can't say too much as now, especially on this stream, because it is all contracts and stuff, which I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to go into detail about that in the stream, but obviously there's a lot of things which I can't say, and I'm obviously not going to say, but I can try and ask as many questions as possible if regarding them anyway. Yo, how's it going, Amon? How's it going, Laura? How's it going, Big Ben? New Zealand, damn, how's it going, man? Hope you're good. Hope you're good over there. So if you've just joined, like I said, I definitely don't expect many people to stick around for more than 5 minutes. But obviously, what I'm doing right now is I'm just editing. Simply as I'm just editing. I'm editing a music video that I just purely want to add to my portfolio, sort of thing. So, you know, when people ask me, you know, what type of stuff that I do, I can be like, yo, I made a music video, and you're like, oh god, Jay, that's amazing. And obviously then yeah, I just realized it says on the stream that I'm playing Black Ops 3. We are definitely not playing Black Ops 3. I don't know what to put it as. Film and animation? Yeah, we'll just leave it as that. So yeah, that is what we're doing, and obviously if you want to stick around and see how this all turns out, feel free to do so. Now this is what I've just realized. We come up against this word, which you can clearly see at the moment is behind this guy's head. So it's purely just there for it's purely just there because it's going to be hidden after I do the masking, but it's purely just there for spacing purposes. So obviously when I space out the words, it does look like it's legit going through his head. Tricky heard you're banned from upload. Yo, what's good, what's good? Will they eventually go on general sale? I can't answer that question, unfortunately. There are 4 what's I trying to say now? There are 4 inner skins, so there's 4 different colors, which are obviously red, black, blue and white, and then there are 4 different I've got 3 of them with me right now, which I have the black one, which you can see is just a, you know, plain black blue, and it's got a leather toe. I do also have the white one, which this one is actually reflective as well. You can't really see it well, and this is a synthetic boot. It's completely synthetic. And then we do also have the multicolored one, which obviously is the one which a lot of people are crazy after, because when you do flash on this, the color is absolutely insane. So that is that, and there is obviously a red and black variant, which I don't have, unfortunately. We'll obviously get my hands on it eventually, but I just don't have it to show you at the moment. I like your shirt. Thank you. I like my shirt too. It's quite nice, in my opinion. Thank you. Anyways, let's get back to trying to finish this text. So running through my blood. Alright. So just scroll through a little bit. Yo Rievo, how's it going, man? I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. excuse me. ATN, how's it going, man? I hope you're well. Again, to you, thank you for joining the stream. I'm pretty sure everyone here is obviously subscribed to my little YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're not, please do, as it helps out amazingly. We actually are quite close to hitting 6,700 subscribers, which is crazy, because as a joke, I said to myself I'd love to hit 7k subscribers for my birthday, and at this current rate, can't speak. At this current rate, we may actually hit it, which would be an insane birthday present to hit 7,000 subscribers. And obviously it then just means we're that little bit closer to hitting the oh so special 10,000, which I'd love to hit it by the end of the year, but I just don't see it happening. And I'm not gonna complain, because to be where I am anyways, it's fucking ridiculous. So I just have to thank you guys for all the continued support over this. It's coming up to 2 years now. In December it'll be 2 years since uploaded my first video. I think it was December 21st. It's one of the 20s anyway. It was around Christmas time I uploaded my first video. That's all I remember. So yeah, right. So we've got another word to add. So we're gonna slap that here. The scale is obviously too big. This one seems a lot smaller than the other ones. I don't know. It's just my eyes. It just looked a bit funny. Can you edit my videos? It's a funny thing you say that, because I generally sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I sometimes say to myself I generally wouldn't mind editing someone else's video. It's not something I want to do all the time, because of course I need to edit my own videos. But there are some times I would generally, if someone said to me, Jay, could you edit me a video? I'd be like, sure, go ahead, send me the files. But it's not something I want to get myself tied down to, because obviously I'd rather be editing my own videos. But I've just been I wouldn't say I'm slacking with uploads, because obviously my last upload was about a week no, I'm not. It generally was about a week ago. And what am I trying to say now? It's not that I've run out of ideas. I've got loads of ideas. It's just I'm a perfectionist, and I'd rather them be executed to the best of their ability than for me to just upload any other rubbish, just so I can say I uploaded this time into the week. What video editing? So like I said, K-Star, thank you for joining the stream. What this is I'm editing right now is actually a music video. Obviously I've never uploaded a music video before, but I have, in terms of talking about King of the Community. If you've seen King of the Community, there you go. If you haven't seen King of the Community, the less said about it, the better. Thank you for joining the stream, Ali. I hope you have a good night. So yeah, so like I said, what this is I'm basically just editing a music video, which I'm gonna upload to my second channel. I'm not gonna upload this on my main channel, purely because it has nothing to do with me apart from the editing. So what am I trying to say now? So this is basically just going to be like something I add to my portfolio, or stuff that I can show people, because I go to a lot of places where obviously, let's just talk about things like when I had my first ever meeting with Adidas. They obviously asked me, what type of stuff do I do, what type of videos do I edit, and it was a quite hard thing, because I thought, I have videos on my channel which I edit that I can show them, and I just didn't know what to show them. So this is why I'm doing this video, is purely because I want to be able to start showing off my level of editing and the ability of editing that I have. And I did actually show them one of my videos, which was the FIFA skill games in real life, because I thought that was the most relevant one to obviously what I do. Obviously I'm a FIFA YouTuber, but I took the whole FIFA aspect and made it a real thing. So that was that. But again, obviously I don't want to be in that situation again. So I'm going to start doing a lot of things like this in my spare time, where I, just get clips, put them together, edit them, and obviously then I can just show them off. It's nothing I'm going to gain anything out of this. The most likely thing I could gain out of this is obviously the song by who I'm obviously going to mention, the guys who obviously are the producers of this, the best thing that could happen is obviously they be like, oh, we like the video, can we share it, or you know, maybe you could edit the actual video, because there isn't actually a music video for this song, which is the main reason why I chose this song. Yeah, there isn't a music video for this song, which is the main reason why I chose this song. So, you know, maybe people search and they'll try and look for the music video for this song and they'll find this. But yeah, obviously I'll mention the guys who this song is actually by and see, you know, they may like it. The guy one of the main guys his name is San Holo. He actually notices a lot of my tweets because obviously I support him like crazy. So I'd expect at least on that behalf of him to notice it, which would be fucking ridiculous. But yeah, alright, I haven't even synced this up. Alright. Yeah, congrats Johnston, man. I've seen you, bro. I remember the last time I saw you, you was making the video with Wizzy, and you had less subs than him, and then I've just seen you, man. You've been blowing up, so congrats on that, man. Let me just have a quick look in the chat. Jay would be the best YouTuber. I'd be the best YouTuber if I didn't support Chelsea. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. Been in your channel since 509. Yeah, that's again. I remember. He was small, and you know, he's been doing bits. You've had some really good videos. I've been seeing you, man. How did you get sponsored by Adidas then? That's a good question, and it's a question I get answered a lot. Because obviously, you know, I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not an athlete. Obviously I wouldn't say I'm big in my field, and obviously I'm sponsored by Adidas, and it's just purely because, again, if you've seen on my Twitter, I've been doing a lot of stuff to do with this Adidas glitch boot, and obviously I've been working insanely hard. Like, I've had so many sleepless nights over that fucking boot, and it's all a good thing. I'm not complaining about it. And then also there was this crazy opportunity with EA Sports, because obviously, you know, the journey's been absolutely massive, and they wanted to do something around that in real life. And I'm not gonna lie, what they did then eventually produce, I wasn't happy with it. And many of you have seen the video on my channel. Is a short video, it's only like 50 something seconds long. I generally just wasn't happy with it, so it's a shame that it turned out like that. But again, it was purely because I've been working crazy with Adidas. Obviously I had an amazing opportunity with EA Sports, and the journey, and obviously then it became, what was a dream became a reality. Obviously got to fly over to Germany with 4 other guys who got pretty much the exact same thing, with the hookup with EA Sports, and they obviously flew us out there, and obviously I've now got the sponsorship, so it's pretty insane shit, man. It's kind of hard to put it in. It's kind of hard to, you know, put it into words for you guys to understand how the whole process worked, because it's still, to me, it's a pretty surreal thing. So to try and explain something that I still quite can't understand, I kind of can't understand it myself. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. So I noticed that as well. I said it wrong. Ignore me. Can I get an Adidas sponsorship for Fuse to Wear Night? Mate, if that was the way it worked, the amount of chavs that would have Adidas sponsorships, I'm lagging. Is anyone else getting lag? I don't know. I don't stream a lot, so I never know if my streams look good or if they are viewable. If anyone else is getting lag, let me know and I'll see if I can tone down the settings. You know, I'll do that now. I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't stream a lot, so I'd never actually know what stream settings to use and stuff, because my internet is absolutely trash. So I do apologize if it's lagging or anything. But if it is, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. My OBS says everything's fine. We obviously dropped a few frames, but that was kind of I expected that to happen. if it's really bad, I'll refresh the stream and hopefully that does fix things up if it's bad. If it's not, then I'm not too sure. Running through my blood, and then the next word is like. I don't know if it's all gonna fit on one line. That's the one thing I was scared about. Oh, it's just you. Okay, cool. Alright. I think we're live again. I'll just have to double check that. I think. Alright, if that's got better in any shape or form, let me know. I think it says we're live and it says we're good stream. It says welcome back. Alright, so I'll leave it for a little bit. If it does, just let me know and I'll try my best to fix it again. This is one of the main reasons why I wanted to know if I could stream from my phone. Because then obviously if I could stream from my phone, I could use my 4G, which if it's an internet thing, I don't know. It could be the fact that I have obviously the stream open, I have After Effects open, and I have Premiere Pro open, which is 3 programs which are really heavy on my CPU. So that could obviously be that could be part of the reason why the stream's not playing as well as it should be. Yo. It's okay. It looks like we're definitely back now anyway. So, where was we? Alright. I think one of the issues we're running into now is some of the text doesn't stay on for long enough. So we're going to have to fix that somehow. So what I think I'm going to do for this part is, because the animal part, like the lyric is stressed and is held for a decent amount of seconds, we're going to where did you get the background images, Jay? Oh, okay, so you're talking about, I'm sure you're referring to obviously all the footage which is used in the video. So where those were gathered from is, what am I trying to say now? I lost my train of thought. These are all free to use stock footage. So it's stock footage which obviously is people have been uploaded, and it's a bit like YouTube. They obviously do make money from the footage, and they make money from the fact that obviously when they are on the website, they obviously have ads and stuff, and obviously the amount of downloads they get, they do earn money for it. So this footage I'm using obviously is free to use. I'm free to obviously use it in my project which I'm making now, and obviously not get into trouble or anything with copyright. Obviously the only copyright which is obviously going to be is for the music, but obviously I'm not trying to make money off this or anything, so it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I'm just trying to make music videos so people can see my editing, which is all I care about. Which some people say I have good at editing. I just know the basics and things like that. I wouldn't say it's anything too advanced, and I also wouldn't say it's not something that you couldn't learn. Like I said, if obviously this isn't, it wouldn't be a good tutorial to use, but once you've got the what's the word I'm trying to say? Assets. That's the word I'll use. Once you've got the assets, which obviously for me is obviously, you know, this animated text and things like that, you can easily do that. Oh, that's unfortunate, man, that you couldn't get an upload ticket, man. They were freaking ridiculous to get, to try and get hold of, unfortunately. So what we've got here now is, I anticipated that this would take up a lot more space. Yeah, obviously, of course, you know, I'd recommend, if you're gonna want to use stock footage, obviously just use it as like filler parts. Obviously, you're not gonna want to make a whole, especially if it's your music. You're obviously not gonna want to make a whole music video which obviously doesn't feature yourself. That kind of defeats the point. But I don't know, it depends what type of music you're doing. I don't know. Obviously, if you're a singer or a rapper, then of course you're gonna want, you know, to have yourself featured somewhere, whether, you know, you're playing a character, which I sort of have the idea in this video. Is there are several different characters which all feature in this video. So we've got this guy, of course. We've also got a hacker. We've got a boxer. We do also have I'm trying to remember. I think we've got a skateboarder. And it's sort of like creating story in your head. So like, even before I started, I'm trying to say now, before I even started editing this video, I sort of kind of had an idea, or like a direction of where I wanted this to go. And then of course, as you progress and you go further and further, as you progress and as you go further and further through the video, several different ideas just start, you know, flying about, and then you start putting it together. Like this whole idea of, you know, the text in the sky sort of thing. This just came at a later stage, for when I was, you know, looking through, and I realized, you know, there's a lot of space to use. Tips on learning After Effects. Now I'm trying to think of things let me think. Instead of giving you tips, I'm trying to think of things that I wish I knew before I started. And the one thing I wish I knew before I started trying to use After Effects is to just be a bit patient, especially if your PC or the software you're using isn't to the highest of qualities. Like for now, obviously my PC is of good quality, and it's, you know, it's got the good specs to edit. I just say one of the main things you need to have is patience, because even now, you know, I'm editing and I can't edit it while watching it in the best of quality. You know, I've got to settle for half or settle for third or quarter, depending on how much stuff are on the screen. And I'd say tutorials, I'd say they're good, they're also good, and I'd say try and look for tutorials which give you the project as well, so they give you the ability to mess about and find, you know, things that you need to learn from a hands-on approach instead of just someone teaching you. Because that's especially, it seems like we have given you a life lesson here. That was just like me in school. I always enjoyed the lessons more when they were practical based stuff that I could do, whether that was, you know, in English where you'd, you know, act it out, or you'd read it and you had to be a specific character, and it allowed you to be more engaged in what you were reading, and engaged in what you were learning, and it wouldn't just sort of go in one ear and out, especially if you're a character and you're remembering specific lines from what that character, and you sort of can understand where that character's coming from. that's almost the same with editing. Watching, like, I say this now, but like you watching me edit, obviously you may, you know, see a few things that I do and you think, okay, how did he do that? But you're never gonna learn as much as you want to unless you're doing it yourself. So that's why if you're gonna look for tutorials, try and look for tutorials which give you the project, or you can even just start looking for After Effects projects yourself. So you can, you know, Google whatever you're trying to edit. So whether it may be, I don't know, let me just try to think of something that I'd want to edit. Let's just go back to a couple years ago. So you may want to be doing Call of Duty edits, and one of the things they use in Call of Duty edits is stuff like Twixters or flicker effects or things like that. And what you want to look for is look for flicker effect After Effects template. So you already have a template which has this flicker effect already enabled, and all you need to do is obviously add your footage or whatever. But then you can sort of rewind yourself and sort of see how that flicker process was built. Like for example, I've got this this obviously now completed project of obviously my letters, and I can see how these letters were made. As you can see, what we've got for this A, there are 3 separate Photoshop files, which if I think I can show you them. Alright, hold on. I actually miscoded it, Dave. So do I, man. Trust me, so do I. Right, just bear with me as my Photoshop does eventually open. Alright, we're obviously gonna have to close this in a second because my PC is probably gonna crash. Premiere Pro, so use Premiere. So After Effects is a nightmare. It's a good thing that you do use Premiere. Okay, first thing we open as we see is Kane Stance's upload picture from the fake account that he's making. So that's all wonderful. Yeah, my PC is probably gonna crash if this doesn't open in any second. So let's just hope it does. Sometime today would be nice. Alright, here we go. So like I said, I can see that how that A that I used was made was someone's obviously gone into Photoshop and they've obviously built this letter, and then what they've done is they've taken each individual layer and animated it. So as you can see, that's how the A is built. And obviously I want to save the time myself of not having to go through that process, but let's just say I've now want to really show off how good I am at editing. I know how I can make that now. I know how I can make the animated text, because I haven't just taken a template and started editing it. I've taken this template and I've seen exactly how that template is made. So if I wanted to recreate that, I can now go do that. And that's purely just how I've learned to edit. I don't know, you know, every people, they have their own ways of learning how to, you know, edit and make stuff. But that's simply how I feel like I've got to the stage I am with my editing, is just purely sometimes just taking a few steps back and just appreciating how certain things are done, and then again, like I said, you can then eventually do them yourselves. So we're nearly done with positioning text. It feels like it comes in. Alright, let's just put this in quarter just for timing purposes. I appreciate that, Ben. Thank you very much. It still feels the timing is off. Okay, that would explain why. Because this is way too... That wasn't short, sped up. want to do now is who's going to win the Premier League? It's a very good question, and a question I can't answer. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to do the usual wait till Christmas sort of thing, because there are too many. At the moment, there are too many teams that could win it. You can already see Chelsea had a really poor start to the year, and it just was sort of carried on the transition period from last season. And at that point, I said, yeah, this is going to be another bad season, and we've turned it around. We've really turned it around. Obviously, the change in formation has just done us absolutely wonders, and it's anyone's game to lose, and that's what I mean. And when I say that, that's how I mean. That's how we're gonna find out who wins the Premier League. It's a team. There's gonna be teams that are just gonna start falling off, and there's gonna just be one team that just somehow manages to just keep going at it, no matter how hard the games get. Especially with the transfers in January, they're just gonna keep going at it. And obviously, of course, I want to say Chelsea. But that's just being biased, and that's just my opinion, because I feel like we're the best team in the league at the moment with Liverpool. But again, you know, the game that we have now against Liverpool is going to be an insane match compared to the one we had at the beginning of the season, where they came to Stamford Bridge and they just walked over us. So I'm definitely not going to be a repeat of that. I can tell you that now. But yeah. Right, so the last word we need to do now, of course, is animal, which I thought I had it. Okay, we've done the letters, but I just haven't spelled it out. Of course, I enjoyed that match. That match was insane. It was always going to be one of those games from when we scored early. When we scored early again, which has been a theme so far. Our last couple of matches, we've just been scoring early. It really dampers the confidence of our opponents, and they can just never seem to recover after going down a goal so early. And then obviously when we score again, it's like once they're 2-0 down, they just don't seem to want to try and get themselves back in the game. And obviously then that plays in our hands, because then we can just carry on playing how we did to get the first and second goal. And then obviously with Everton, it's been the first example of a team who have generally just said, we can't be bothered anymore, and the goals kept flowing. You know, of course we scored 4 against United and 3 against Leicester, but I can still say that they sort of didn't give up until the very end, when they knew that the game was out of their reach. But Everton, they'd given up after like 20 minutes. So obviously for us, we managed to go and get 5, which I did not think that would happen at all. I'll tell you that now. Alright, in terms of positioning, we are just going to move this up so it's like above his ears, because that part I'm not going to mask it. Yo, how's it going, Mr. H? Hope you're all good and well. It's getting to that point where people have had enough of me, enough of my voice, enough of me talking, and we're starting to lose the viewers. But it's all good and well. Like I said, I didn't expect a lot of people to stick around. I knew it'd only be a handful. I appreciate the people that have stuck around and put up with me all this time. You went to the same school as me, did you? Chestnut Grove Massive in the stream. Come on, man. Love that. Do you say, when you mean school, do you mean second? I'm sure you mean secondary school, right? It'd be quite insane if it was someone from my my primary school. Yeah, come on, I love that, man. Hope you're doing well. Alright. So, we're gonna split the layer. Alright, what I'm gonna quickly do is... Oh gosh, alright, thank you guys for all the, if you liked any of the tweets. I just retweeted a few of them. Obviously it shares out the stream, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Alright, so what we want to do now is obviously I forgot what I'm trying to do. Alright, we want to duplicate this layer. We're going to drag it to fill all the way to the end. We're then going to want to find out where the text starts again, which I'm pretty sure is here. As you can see, there's my really poor mask from the first attempt, which is just carried over. Obviously I'm going to need to move it. Yo, how's it going, Ben? What's good, bro? TJ hasn't uploaded since she's gone to uni. Obviously I spoke to TJ quite a bit. I can understand why she hasn't uploaded. She's gone to uni. Obviously I'd like to see her still uploading, but it's kind of hard when you want to focus so much on your work. In terms of her, obviously that's her uni work. Teach you the mad After Effects skills. Like I was saying, you literally joined like just a little bit too late. I literally explained how I learned After Effects and all the stuff that I do, and it's purely just from like, of course, you know, the usual, the tutorials and things like that, but it's learning how they sort of made these projects and how everything works, and then sort of just trying it out myself. Alright, where is this going? This is the one thing I hate, is because this guy's got hair, and anyone knows that trying to cut out or mask around hair is like the most stressful thing on this universe. I'm actually gonna delete. Can I delete that anchor point? Yeah, come on. Okay, cool. That worked. A lot better than I expected. Alright, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I don't want to waste time. I just want to see how it turns out. So man like dance, you know. What's good, bro? Alright, let's just see if this works, because obviously this is the mask. The one annoying part about this scene in particular, as you can see straight away, I don't think it's going to. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a whole new mask because it's like I don't even know why this one doesn't work. I can't put my finger in it why it doesn't work. But I'm not complaining anyway. Alright. Once you're a pro, I don't think I'll ever get to a pro, man. Like I said, like the only reason why I'm doing this music video is because there's been a few situations where like companies like Adidas and stuff have asked me to like sort of show them stuff that I've done or videos that I make and things like that, and I never really have one video that I can I never really have like one video I can show them that I'm really proud of, that I can say, yeah, this is a video that obviously shows this is a video that obviously shows off my editing and that sort of thing. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this video. It's not gonna go on it's gonna go on my second channel. It's gonna go on my second channel, and that's about it. I just realized, instead of doing like, it's only when I get to this part where his hair, it's got like a bit that sticks out, which is annoying, but we may just get rid of it. I don't really care about it. I'm sure it won't have too much of an effect. For now, I just want to see if this all works, so I don't really care how it turns out too much. Have it in a fit. Where's the footage from? Okay, so I was also explaining that before. This is all just stock footage, so I'll show you. You've got like a whole new host of people. Got like a whole new host of people in the stream. So what I'll quickly do is just double check on my volumes again, because apparently it was too loud last time. I'll play through the whole video. So all the footage I've used is all stock footage that is free to use. Don't get copyright issues or anything like that. And obviously I've just gathered like a whole array of footage to put together. So I stopped it there because this is the bit that we're currently editing in After Effects, because as you can see, it has this guy just looking over the hills, but it's pretty plain and there's not much to it. So I kind of wanted to add, you know, the text with the masking effect. If we do go through, obviously there's a bit more footage. The reason why it's watching it the first time you watch it, it seems really confusing because there are so many different scenes and there are so many different settings. But the idea that I'm sort of going with is that in this video, it's about releasing the animal and releasing the power you have inside you. So there are loads of different characters who in their field are releasing that animal. So of course, you know, we've got a boxer. I think we've got like a guy who does hacking and stuff. It's just I just know it's gonna look dope when it's finished. And then obviously there are a few bits in there that makes absolutely no sense whatever. But that's how music videos are nowadays. There's obviously this bit which I've yet to fill. It's got a lot of blank space to fill up, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, that's what we've got up to so far in terms of that's what we got up to so far in terms of the video. But obviously this is the part which I've been spending a lot of time on, because it's such a short part of the video, but it takes such a freaking long time. So as you can see, just straight away off the back of that, it works quite well, but then the part I know is going to be a little bit of a pain is the fact that the camera angle slightly changes, so just moving the mask won't have the same effect, but we can bear with it. We'll deal with it. So all you gotta do is you gotta key all of these in, and then literally just go through frame by frame, and then just key in them again. It's annoying that you'd think it like what's the thing I'm trying to say? Ooh! You'd think it like, oh my days, why does this keep doing this? No! What have I done there? Okay. You'd think it like sort of like auto key even. I don't want to change his head shape. I just literally just want to drag this. Okay, here we go. Because it doesn't matter too much about his actual head. It's just doesn't matter too much about his actual head. It's just the obviously. Grr. What color does it go when you hover over it? Okay, it stays white. That's why. Alright. I'm not too sure why it's doing this, because this is pretty. It's literally like. What's the thing I'm trying to say now? It's literally just the exact frame. Okay. Alright. This mask. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to make a new. I've realized I've done this. I don't know what I've done wrong with this one, because what it's doing is it's not actually. What it's done is it's not masking the layer, it's just what it's done is it's taken like this as pretty much as almost a screenshot, and that's not what I want. I just want to make a mask, and don't know why my head's not working properly, and I just can't figure out. No, okay. Thank you, Takira. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to think, what have I done wrong here? There's something up with this mask, which I can't put a finger on it. Because all it's done is it's basically like, how's your Foot Champions going? What is Foot Champions, my friend? What is Foot Champions? No idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. None. No, I was being sarcastic, bro. I haven't touched I have not touched Foot Champions, my friend. I don't think I'm gonna do that for a very long time anyway. Alright, I'm still slightly confused. What we're gonna just have to do is sort of start again. And just make this mask better. I don't get it, because if I get rid of the mask. Oh, okay, alright. Now I see what our problem is. The reason why it looks so funny is it's not the mask, it's the position of the video seems to be, I don't think they match up. I'm not too sure why. No, it's not what we need to do. Thoughts on Kevin De Bruyne? I love the kid, man. I absolutely adore him. And is that the same with this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're on to something. Okay, that looks a lot better. Of course, again, that one needs touching up, but alright, so it should be the case now. Yeah, it's a 2-horse race between him and Hazard at the moment. Much as I want to say Hazard because of my bias, I have to admit Kevin De Bruyne is just insane. He's a wicked player. Okay, alright. We should be in a situation now where this works. And it does. Hello everyone, I hope you are okay. Alright, so what we gotta do is, before adding our anchor points, we wanna go to the beginning. And it should now just be the simple case of Now what I want to know is, when I was moving the mask, which I don't think this would happen, when I was moving the mask, was that changing it? Yes! Okay. Right. When I was moving the mask, it was changing the position. But what now is my issue? Okay, alright, no. We've got the position keyframed, so that shouldn't happen anymore. I hope it doesn't anyway. No, we've got it keyframed. Okay, cool. Right. Whew. Alright, I think we're onto something now, and I think we've cracked the code in the situation of the issue with the mask is the position. Okay, no, but then again, we run into the issue where it's like it's almost a different size, which it is because the camera's moving. Alright, so what we gotta do, oh god damn. Alright. It's slightly noticeable now. I feel like it is a little bit anyways. Oh! Did man just come into my stream and say hashtag dead trim? Thanks, I appreciate it. What I'm gonna quickly do is turn down the opacity. It helped me line this up a bit better. Ooh. See, it moves. This part in particular moves so much. Alright, what I've got to do before I forget is turn the opacity back up to 100. Alright, I think it's a situation where instead of changing it up, I'm just gonna have to manually head hurts, man. It's because these anchor points are so bad. I haven't done them because obviously I've only done these anchor points just to get a rough idea of how it looks. I just CBA to oh no, I CBA to manually correct them all. Obviously, of course, when it comes to doing the final version, which obviously I want to go up, I'll spend a bit more time on fixing these, but for now I just want to see what it looks like. And that looks very weird. What the hell has happened here? It looks perfectly fine here. Right, let's just delete this. Zaki, I wish I could answer that, but I haven't played that much Ultimate Team this year. Twixtor, I could do that, but I don't. I genuinely feel like just doing the whole mask again, because what's now happened is at this point I'm just completely completely ruined it. I know you want this for life. But you know what it is? I know what I've done, I can tell. Alright. Let's go back to our mask and let's not keyframe position. So the only thing I'm gonna do from now is just change the anchor points, which obviously are these. Because the whole position thing is kind of messing it up and it doesn't work because it changes everything. So do you collect match tags? No, I don't. I just have, all I have is those ones on my wall. I bought those specifically for I bought those specifically for my wall, and then that was it. I wouldn't say I'm a collector of match attacks or anything like that. Yeah, doesn't matter too much because you only need to worry about this part for now. It's just annoying me, and it's quite weird that these parts don't what have I done here? They don't automatically keyframe, which is weird because they should. Delete this one. Oh no, what have I been doing? Oh my, how have I made such a schoolboy error? I've been masking the anchor point and not the path. No wonder why I didn't automatically keyframe it. Oh no, Jay, you haven't just done that. Oh boy. Oh well. Mistakes are there to be made. They happen. You live and let die. See, look how much easier this is now. I'm literally just clicking on the mask and moving it, and it's working. Alright. What about now? What about today? Oh my gosh, it literally, that works almost perfectly. Oh my days. Oh well, mistakes are meant to be made. What about now? Right, let's see the first one. I think we'll leave that. The only thing I need to fix is the fact that this says your instead of Y-O-U-R-E. So what is this for? GTA monsters. It's a fun thing. I'm surprised I haven't explained it. What it is for is hi, how's it going, Harry? Thank you for joining the stream. What I'm doing is I'm editing a music video because one, I want to, because I thought it'd be pretty fun, and it is fun because I love editing. So for me, this is fun. For watching you, you may not think it's fun, but I'm having the time of my life. But what's the point I'm trying to make now? The point I'm trying to make is that I really wanted to have alright, we need to make these smaller. I really just wanted to have like a well edited video that I can show off to people, and this is pretty much going to be it. So a lot of times people have asked to see like my editing and how well I can make videos and stuff like that. So I just wanted to do something which does show off that, and it does show off how I can edit videos and things. So I thought, why not better to do it than do an actual music video. So that's what it's for. It does, I can see why you thought it's for like a GTA montage, but no, it's not. Yeah, this animal needs to be positioned in the center, but that shot right there, if I get rid of the grid, let's refit this up to 100%. Apparently this is Murky Ace music video. I didn't know Murky Ace made dubstep music. That could easily be like a freaking the thumbnail for the video, an album cover. Are you doing A levels, BTech, or GCSEs? What subjects do you think are good? You're good at, in your opinion? No, I don't do A levels, which is I kind of regret sometimes not picking A levels, but it was my choice to not do them. Well, it wasn't actually my choice not to do them. I actually started doing an apprenticeship. I never finished it, so you got yourself City away tickets. I'm gonna try and get them myself on Monday because obviously I am a member and not a season ticket holder. So I'll try and get myself a hold of those. Pay £1 for the pitch. Say no more, Aki. Well, obviously everyone's going to turn up, so it's going to be live, so it'll be calm. I'm just basically good at maths, media, English, ICT. Those are my strong subjects. The other ones I still am good at, but they're not my strongest subjects. I say because I passed all my GCSEs, so I'm good at science and things like that, but maths, English, media and ICT were my strong subjects. See, of course that mask can be touched up a little bit. What's your plan for the future? YouTube? Of course I'd love to do YouTube full time, but I just gotta get lucky, man. I've kind of accepted the fact that if I want to do YouTube full time, I gotta get lucky. But the harder you work in anything, the luckier you get. So you reckon I should? Well, I kind of can't because I'm already 18. Well, I'm about to turn 18, so I would be in year 13. So I can't go back to school now. The only option I'd have to do is go to college, and I feel like if I went to college, for me that'd be a setback. So I prefer not to do that. I just prefer to just see what happens in the future and what comes my way, and then just do that, my friend. Right. I think we've finished with this. We obviously do need to finish this mask. Like I said, man, all it takes is one video. All it takes is one video to do extremely well, and you obviously then do reap the rewards. Obviously, like for me, especially at the current moment, I have a vlog which is doing quite well for me, anyways, and it helps out a lot. But you just gotta get lucky, man. What am I doing? Right, so you want to delete that. For the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to render this out, and let's get back to, I want to get back to Premiere Pro and actually finishing off this video. That says straight off the map. What do you mean, bro? I'm confused. 100 quality. Now this is gonna take forever to render, because After Effects, when it comes to rendering, is an absolute killer. Alright, let's see how long this is gonna apparently take. How do I find... Oh wait, do I have to go on my channel? I haven't actually tweeted out. I think apart from the I think I tweeted it out once, because obviously it automatically tweets, but I haven't actually tweeted out the stream. Yeah, I can't find it. That's weird. When I go on my channel, on my own channel, it doesn't come up. So let me go on my second channel and see if... Okay, yeah, I have to go on my second channel and it's there on my home page. That's weird. Alright, that's rendered very quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something wrong with the video. Oh shit, Alzi, I hope it all goes well, my friend. Yeah, that rendered very quickly, so let's see what that looks like, because I'm surprised. Oh, no. Alright, so what we obviously now got to do, put this where it actually needs to go, which is in this little section here. Track. What you're going to also do is disable the adjustment layer for this, because it's already got adjustment layer on it. You know what, Jay, you're fucking wicked, man. Oh boy. that was actually pretty lit. See what I mean? Like, all my days, it's Grace Hyper. She actually joined, because now you can call me a bitch yourself. Anyways, that sort of thing, that is so rewarding, because you guys have seen, I've been streaming for an hour and 44 minutes now, and I think like an hour, maybe an hour tops, maybe an hour and 30 minutes I've spent just on that small section. I spent like an hour just in that small section, and I'm literally so happy with it. And it's spelt the "you're" right as well. One second. Honestly, I don't even care if you're subbed. Alright. I don't know what this guy, Mr. A, what you're trying to get out of what you're doing. But yeah, have fun. Alright, yeah. Oh, okay, you joined and now you're off. Alright, see you later. No, there is no apostrophe. No one who does hand-drawn yours puts the apostrophe there. So no. So no, I'm not gonna put the "you're" there. I mean the apostrophe. Right, cool. We now need to sort out what we're gonna do with these filler sections. Let's just watch it back to try and get a theme of where we're going. I've still got so much clips I haven't used yet. So we're all good. I'll restart, I'll play again. Okay. You're telling me to breathe, but I can't catch your breath. You're telling me to sleep, but I can't better rest. Running through my blood like an animal, like an animal, like an animal. And I need to release the energy inside me, 'cause you make my world shake. I behave like an animal, like an animal, like an animal, like an animal, like an animal. See you later, Avon Grace. See ya. Oh man. I need to make that a big one. Scale it up a little. Alright, so this is what we're working with at the moment. We've obviously still got a lot of clips to use. It's just which ones do we use? Like this one, it looks so cool, but I don't know. I kind of this is a song. It's a song by two artists. I'll type it in the chat. It's a song by San Holo and Jaws. The song is just called "Okay." really want to use this, but I don't know how I can use it. Because it doesn't zoom in. The only thing I could think of is if I actually okay, this clip's gonna be a bitch and it's gonna play. What I could do is see, I don't know how you do, like, with Premiere Pro, how you do perspective, which is what I need. Yo, Triple A, how's it going, man? I'm doing fantastic, thank you very much. Adjust, distort. Right, transform is already what we have, right? Isn't I'm correct? Or is it not? Oh! Okay, alright, I think we found what we were looking for. Okay, so it's just now. Oh, okay, where's my mouse? My mouse has just disappeared. Okay, alright. What could make my life a lot more easier is a bit like Sony Vegas. Do they have the ability to make an object 3D in Premiere Pro? Because if they can, then oh yes. Okay, so it's basic 3D, so it's nothing. Alright, I think we may be onto one, kids. Alright, yeah, there you go. Alright, see, with a will there is always a way. With a will there is always a way. Alright, so what we got to do now is then get our Transformers robots in disguise. Transformers more than meets the eye. This is gonna end up being like the best transition you've ever seen in your whole entire life. Okay. Whoa. What's just happened there? I'm very shook right now. Alright. Do not do this to me, my friends. I swear to God, what has just happened here? I can't even save it. Oh boy. Okay, we're back. Whew! Oh my days. Right, I was so scared there. Okay, we're back now. Alright, we're not responding though, so... quickly load up Task Manager. Alright, in the time being, I have completely disabled myself from the world. I haven't checked my Twitter, haven't checked any of my notifications for the last hour and 53 minutes, which is sometimes the best things to do, especially when you're trying to edit. Sometimes you just have to kind of like remove all distractions. So I literally just, when I'm editing and doing stuff, I don't check my phone at all, because then I kind of like, when I edit, I get into the zone, and by the zone I mean like my ideas and everything just keeps flowing, and this is really scaring me because this has been stuck on save project for like the last couple of minutes or so, and it hasn't moved. So if my computer crashes, that's gonna be the end of the stream. One, because it's just generally just gonna stop streaming, and two, I'll be quite annoyed. Obviously I'll carry it on at some point, but I'll just be annoyed and I won't want to carry it on for the rest of the night. So let's just hope that's not the case anyways. Right, there you go. Alright, our project's saved. So we are saved. For the time being anyway. So we literally run into a little hiccup. Just doesn't want to cooperate. Right, I can see what's happened now. For some reason my hard drive usage is just shot through the roof, which is a problem I have on my PC. I don't know why it does it sometimes. Which sort of is like a sign to tell me to give it a break. Which obviously means if I have to give it a break, it means I have to end the stream, which is unfortunate. But it is 12, and upload is tomorrow, so I'm gonna want to get some sleep. So unfortunately, I didn't want to have to, but it looks like I'm generally going to be forced to end the stream, which has been a pretty sick stream. I do enjoy the people that have stuck around. I actually can't see the chat at the moment because I will check it eventually, because nothing on my PC is actually loaded at the moment. So yeah, so if you are in the stream chat still, I will obviously look through the messages eventually, but I genuinely cannot see anything on my PC right now apart from my Premiere Pro screen. So again, if you have been in the stream at any point, whether you've just joined, unfortunately if you've just joined, then I'm obviously going to end it. But yeah, if you've been in the stream at any point, whether it was now, up until now, you joined or you joined back again, whatever, thank you so much. This has obviously been the first time I've streamed myself doing a bit of editing. I may do this again. I think I'm definitely, not I may do this again, I will 100% do this again in the future. Obviously I'll try and make it a bit better. Obviously maybe have some music in the background, I don't know, but of course you kind of want to hear what I'm editing and obviously not have the music. But yeah, this music video will hopefully be out sometime next week. Of course I'm going to be away for the weekend at Upload events, so I'm not going to be able to get back to this for another 2 days. So yeah, if you are on the stream still, thank you for sticking by and obviously seeing what does go happen down when I'm inactive and stuff. I'm not actually inactive, I'm just doing stuff like this. So yeah, again, thank you so much. I've said this like 3 times now. I'm going to end the stream because my PC, I need to restart it, and it obviously is getting late. So yeah, thank you for sticking by. If you are new to the channel, I'm pretty sure you're not, but if you are, please do subscribe. It means a lot to me. We're getting so close to that 6,700 subscribers. Yes, with your boy Jay. As always, I will see you next time. And now I've got to do the awkward part where I just click the stop streaming button. Bye!